Hello everyone, this is Daniel. I'm going to be talking about you know fame. Okay, so you know Gandhi, right? He's a very cheerful guy. He is a guy that wants peace. He is the guy that made the Salt March. He's the guy that did wonderful things with making sure that the salt is cheaper and going to the ocean, and basically, you know, he did the right thing by getting all the salt for the people that really want it. Because, salt was expensive back then and only people with enough money could get salt. Yet, that was the thing in India, but that wasn't the thing in anywhere else because everywhere else, to him, people were getting salt by going to the ocean, and they would just get the salt from the ocean because it was very salty. So what he did, he was doing the salt march because he was not allowed to do it. I don't know what was going on, but I don't think he was allowed to do it by other countries, and he basically protested by doing the salt march, maybe by his own government or something like that. I believe he was a monk or some very, I don't know who he is really because I don't really pay attention to him that much. But I do know this one thing, that Gandhi, although people say he's a wonderful man, he's a brilliant man, he was a pervert. Well, at least he would rape some people, do some weird things. Another funny thing is, you have heard of a piano player, who I can't get the name off of. One of the piano players back in the classical days, he was supposed to be well suited for the fancy, and he made nice music, and he made peaceful music, and it was beautiful. Well, it turns out he was a man that loved feces. Loved it so much that he would suck on the rear end of anything, and he would get the fecal matter. I know. Very strange, isn't it? Then there is Michael Jackson. Very famous. He was very cool. Everyone loved him. All yada yada. Then turned out he was another pervert. He would molest a child. Well, at least he molested a child, and he said, "Oh, let me bring the children here. I'll take care of them." And then he molested them. That fact we pretty much know. Then there's Justin Bieber. Oh, they thought he was unpopular, but he was popular. He was very popular to the fangirls and fanboys. Well, nowadays he just is a partier. He's crazy, and he tries to get away with things of the law. Doesn't care about the law. So he would just do things that are kind of illegal, pretty much illegal, and out of control stuff beyond what the law thinks is legal. So he ended up being fined. He ended up nearly going to jail. A lot of dirt to report about him. Then there's Taylor Swift and all those other ladies I don't want to mention. Taylor Swift, she just has a lot of weird songs. Well, not Christian songs, at least I should say, but some people think that's okay. So I'll just say that she does things that are inappropriate for kids, and a lot of kids like her. Then there's another lady who I can't get a name of because I don't really do famous people that much. Very famous lady, beautiful. Then she ended up in the mental institution a lot. had recovered from that and then barely made any music because of how mental she was. Crazy, crazy lady. Then there's, I think not Ariana Grande. Not Alicia Keys, okay. I think it was Ariana Grande, yes. Ariana Grande. The lady known for her balloons and for her squeaky voice. She was known for being the balloon lady and a cool pop star. Brilliant for some people. But basically, I think in the news, that's what it said, that she murdered her boyfriend or something like that. I don't know what was going on. But she was going in court, she was being talked to, and she didn't get much freedom. And now I believe she's in jail for the rest of her life. Maybe she's dead, I don't know. But I believe she's in jail for the rest of her life. Let me get this thing off. Then Prince. Known for its cool music, and also known for being a complete jerk. Pretty much the same thing with Michael Jackson, but he's something else, you know. But Prince was more like a jerk, and he would do things his way or the highway. And when he died, I think some of his music got recovered, you know? So, what does that tell you about these stars? Most famous people that I know of, that includes Beyonce, Jay-Z. Beyonce did a very strange song. It was very explicit on the video. Can't get into too much detail, but not meant for kids. Although I did get into some detail with someone else. But basically, a lot of these stars, famous stars, have done something crazy. Like Katy Perry. Her video would be humorous in many areas. Sometimes Illuminati or something like that. You know what that's like. But then she would end up making a song that was, perverted. Let's say that she cooks herself first, that's what she does in that song. Then she comes out as a meal, then eats everyone else. They become the meal. Okay. That's not my kind of thing, but that's not meant for kids. Kids would be freaking out about that video. Like seeing this girl being cooked up alive, and then her eating other people, and they would just, yeah, not meant for kids. So, you know what the things about stars are, right? They've done so many crazy things. Alright. So I'm not going to get into too much detail about what my belief is, but I'm going to tell you something very interesting. You can't count on this popular person. You cannot count on them not disappointing you, because one day or another, a new star will be born and they'll like them, but they'll disappoint you. They will absolutely disappoint you. No matter who they are, they will always disappoint you. You know what? Let me tell you that one thing back. All humans will disappoint another human in their life. They will always disappoint a person no matter who they are. So, if you want to, you can see my other videos and you can see who you don't want to, who you can see if you don't want to be disappointed. But basically, all of humans and all of humanity have disappointed one another in their lives, and every human has been disappointed by each other, no matter who they are, because we're not perfect. You gotta know that. But if you want to be perfect, well, you can come on one of my other videos about that, okay? you'll likely find it. But remember, nobody's perfect. We will all disappoint each other, no matter who we are. Alright, that's it. I'll be done now, okay? Bye.